Hey everybody, what's up? So there's been a movie that's been out for about 9 years. Haven't not seen it. There's quite a few reasons for it. I'm not going to really go into them, but I finally found a copy on DVD, and that is Trick or Treat. It's basically a series of four stories that all intertwine. It's it's crazy. It really is. I mean, to be honest, the storytelling is phenomenal. Uh, it's just like not something I expected. And the way they take it, well, I can't say they take everything because one of the stories I'm still kind of confused on how how things are supposed to go. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to watch it again at some point because it has me a little frustrated because I went back and I wasn't sure, maybe it was just something I was missing, maybe I was overthinking it. Could be that. I could have been overthinking it. But it's kind of funny because if you read the DVD back, you have a principal who's a serial murderer who has a son. You have a girl whose sister is trying to set her up on a date. You have a group of kids who you're trying to. It seems like they have a motive, but you're not sure what it is. And then you have a former bus driver, Mr. Krieg, who did something in his past that you have to learn about. And they go back and forth with the stories, um, how they're connected. The thing about the principal, it's definitely interesting in how he gets his due. Um, the girl looking for her Mr. Right, so we call it. Um, that one is I can't. It's hard to say. It really is because there's a small part of that I question, um, because when okay, so there's this little they call him Sam. Whenever Sam shows up, it's almost like somebody's gonna get punished. It's weird because there are things that Sam doesn't talk throughout the entire movie. That's one thing I will say. And he just looks like this little kid wearing like onesie pajama with like a burlap bag over his head. And overall, it's how do I want to put it? Um, it's almost like you feel like he is basically there to make sure everything goes right. I think that's what the deal is. Sam is kind of like an enforcer of the Halloween rules, and the principal sits there and he's talking to this one kid, and he's talking to him about how his father taught him these traditions, and the only confusing thing is with part of the principal, there's I don't want to put it. There's stuff that you don't see, which makes you ask questions. So yeah, it's one of those kind of movies you have to go back and forth. Um, I'm going to say this that there is some brief nudity in it. There's no guts, but there is plenty of blood and some really weird stuff. I'm going to admit it. This is a totally insane movie, and I liked it. I like weird stuff. To be honest, that's really one of the things that drew me to this movie. It's just the oddity in it, um, the idea behind Sam, just everything. It really is. It's almost like you have this town that basically follows, people go based off the traditions of Halloween, and it's the one time a year that everybody basically gets dressed up. People come from and out of town, and the thing that I wonder is, okay, what is it about this town that attracts Sam? Is it because all the people who are supposed to, follow the rules of Halloween? Because if that's the case, are there more beings like Sam around? Um, I don't know. It's really hard to say because almost like with one of the stories, you almost feel like Sam can wait a long time to get revenge on someone. So yeah, it's pretty odd, but hopefully, there's more to it. I mean, hopefully we're gonna find out more to this stuff, and if they come out with number two, I'll be more than happy. If you've never seen it, check out Season's Greetings. It is the original movie, anime movie, where Sam makes an appearance. It's fun. To me, it's funny. It really is, just because of the way they do it. There is stuff in the movie where you kind of have to pay attention because there are clues that are given to what's going on, but you don't think about it until it happens at the last moment. Um, just like phrases that are said. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Not a movie you should watch with kids around. Okay, I'm going to give something away. Just some minor detail. And this was actually very funny to me. These There's a Halloween costume shop, and these girls are talking in there, and there's this little kid like peeping inside the between the door frames, and his mother comes up and grabs him, and he's a little pervert. He's like, you hear like my boobs are being pushed up. I'm not used to the exact language. I'm trying to keep this clean. It's just hilarious. It really is. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Here in the future, I'll probably pick up the book for it. I want to watch Krampus as well. I just have to wait for stuff to come out on DVD. So Star Wars: The Force Awakens will be next. Um, I've heard how long the movie is, and it may take me a little bit to watch it, just because tonight was a good night health wise for me, but I never know. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.